Hi everyone, I'm Emma, a nutritionist for A.Vogel, and today I'm going to be doing a video blog on the top 3 vitamins to help support your immune system. If you like some of my video blog topics, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also remember to hit the bell icon, which means you'll be notified when I do new videos. So when it comes to vitamins for supporting the immune system, obviously diet is first and foremost is very important. We should be getting the majority of our nutrients that way. But obviously during some more challenging times, such as the one we're in right now, we might want to boost our intake of nutrients a little bit, and we can do that to some degree with supplements, which I'll discuss as I go along in this video. Just a little bit of background for you. In a recent A.Vogel survey, we discovered that up to 46% of people had discovered that they actually had a deficiency in a nutrient or more than one. And this number, that's basically half of all people. And to be honest, this is only people that have been to their doctor and have actually discovered that they definitely do have a deficiency. To be honest, I imagine that figure would be much higher if everyone was tested. You know, it's not common that people are routinely tested for deficiencies, so it probably would be higher than that. And some of the kind of common telltale signs for deficiencies are low energy and recurrent illness, and we know that these symptoms affect a lot of people, so it's probably quite likely that figure would be quite high, higher than the 46% at least. So whilst there is a variety of nutrients that we need to support our bodies and our immune systems, today I'm just going to focus on vitamins in particular, and those which are particularly important for your immune system as opposed to all systems of the body really. So the first one today that I want to talk about is vitamin C. And this one has sparked quite a lot of interest recently, and quite rightly so. So vitamin C is an antioxidant in the body, which means that it helps to protect our cells from damage from free radicals. And in particular, one of huge importance right now is our immune system cells. So interestingly, our immune cells are thought to mop up vitamin C, so they can actually store a little of the vitamin C that we have in our bodies and use this to help them work optimally. But interestingly, vitamin C as a nutrient itself is actually water soluble, which means that we can't really store high amounts of it in the body. And this means that we need to really work hard to get a good daily intake of vitamin C and keep our levels topped up. So firstly, obviously you can do this through your diet, which I would recommend being a nutritionist myself. So good sources of vitamin C include all your citrus fruits, lots of your brightly coloured fruit and vegetables, such as your bell peppers, but also your leafy greens as well, such as your spinach and your kale and your broccoli. These are all really good sources of vitamin C as well. So a good variety of fruit and vegetables should help to keep your vitamin C topped up. But as I've said at the start of this video, during more challenging times, especially when we're keen to offer our immune system a little extra support, supplements can also help to increase our levels slightly. So in our range we have Nature C, which is a source of vitamin C, and what sets this apart from other vitamin C supplements is that it's a food source. So that means that the vitamin C is extracted from foods, and the main extract in there is acerola cherry, which is one of the highest sources of vitamin C out there in the food world. So it's taken from the acerola cherry, and it provides, one tablet provides up to 100 milligrams of vitamin C, which actually already exceeds our recommended daily amount, which is around 60 milligrams. So one tablet is already exceeding that, but you can take 1 to 2 daily just to get an extra amount in there. As I said before, vitamin C is water soluble, so you don't need to worry so much about this one about taking too much, unless of course you were taking very high amounts. So you could easily take the two a day to ensure that you're getting a good amount. But the food source, the naturally occurring vitamin C, means that we're more likely to absorb it. It's more bioavailable, in comparison to the synthetic sources of vitamin C, which is seen as more foreign in the body, and we may not be able to absorb just as high amounts. So that's what makes the Nature C a good option. Next on my list to discuss a little is vitamin D. So this has had a lot of interest in recent years as well. Vitamin D is thought to be an amazing all-rounder in the body. It's thought to help support a number of systems in the body, one of which being the immune system, which of course we're quite interested in at this current time. Again, it's thought to be one that we're very deficient in as a nation, especially in the UK, unfortunately, and a lot of that comes down to the lack of sunshine that we get here compared to other countries. So we really need to be trying to up our levels, because the food sources of vitamin D are a little bit more limited. So we do get it to some degree in mushrooms and oily fish, for example, but compared to other nutrients, the food sources are quite limited. And the main source obviously is getting outside and getting sunshine, and we produce it that way through our skin. In recent times, with some of the lockdown measures and people are kind of more confined to their houses, again, we might be struggling to even make use of some of the summer sunshine that we have been getting recently. And again, that's where we can decide to top our levels up with supplements. So compared to vitamin C, vitamin D is fat soluble in the body, which means we can store it. But that does mean that we need to be slightly cautious with supplements, and I wouldn't actually recommend taking too high a dose. So our balanced mineral drink is actually quite a good option. It has vitamin D in there in combination with a few other nutrients, such as your magnesium or calcium or zinc, other essential nutrients. So it's a good all-rounder for supporting your immune system, and it contains 5 micrograms or 200 IU of vitamin D. So just below the daily recommended dose for most people, but it's still a good amount. And as I say, if you take it every day, you can help to gradually build up your levels in your body. So it's a really good option. The third vitamin that I just want to talk about quickly is vitamin A. So vitamin A, again, is thought to be useful for the immune system. It's thought to be quite regulating, so rather than over stimulating or under stimulating, of course, which is a worry, it's thought to quite help regulate your immune cells so they work optimally. This one, vitamin A, is not one I would tend to recommend that we take in supplement form. Again, it's fat soluble, so we do need to be careful how we take this. So it is one that I would definitely recommend just sticking to your food and dietary sources. So for vitamin A, you've got your options like your oily fish, your full fat dairy, full fat for me, not your reduced fat options, that's what I recommend. And again, some of your brightly coloured vegetables in particular, so your carrots, your bell peppers, your sweet potato, squash, those kind of options are all good sources of vitamin E. So I hope that helps. Just a quick summary of what I've said. Today we've talked about vitamins to support your immune system. We've talked through vitamin C, vitamin D and vitamin A, but my top pick right now would probably be your vitamin C. It's a fat soluble vitamin, so we need a continuous daily supply in order to help top up our levels and in particular support those immune cells. And if you're as keen as me to top up your levels, Nature C, along with a healthy varied diet of course, is a good way to do that. So you can get more information on the Nature C in the description of this video, and I'll talk to you all again soon.